What's up everyone, SnD here, and I got a gameplay for you of me on Search and Destroy on Bootleg. I have not posted a Search and Destroy game on this channel yet, I don't believe. I'm not sure actually. I may have done one for like Modern Warfare 2 or something like that, but this is the first time I've posted Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy gameplay because I don't really play Search that often. I remember, this is gameplay from a long time ago, I haven't said that, but it's gameplay from a long time ago, and I just remember that it was 0-2, or I got in, it's 0-2, and it's against a full party of 6 people. They're a bunch of like big redneck hillbilly guys. That's all I really remember of it. I go 12-0 in it, again against full party, but they're like these really, it was really weird. It was like one of those like really, a group of like 6 like older guys like all playing together for some reason. It's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys have ever ran into that. There's nothing wrong with hillbillies, well not hillbillies, but like there's nothing wrong with like rednecks if anyone's gonna like take that offensively. But my family is actually, you know, if redneck was a race, my family would be part redneck. So I don't know how you guys would take that. But anyways, that's not really what the gameplay is about. What I'm going to talk about, though, is playing against groups and doing well against groups, and what you kind of have to do to actually play well against groups, actually. Hopefully, a lot of guys will think that it actually is impressive for me to play against groups and actually do well against them, because I find that a lot of people think that's like impressive for some reason. And really, with groups, it's not that it's harder to do well, it's just you have to have a different strategy, and not a lot of people realize that. That guy almost just killed me. I was so mad about him. But the way you do well against other groups is that whenever there's communication between the people, you always want to get inside their head. You always want to, you know, just, you got to toy it with them. You got to really, like, mess with their heads. Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm in a group and I get angry, I do immensely worse than whenever I'm by myself when I'm angry. Like, when I get pissed off and I'm playing by myself, I start doing better for some reason. Like, but if I play against like an entire party, or if I'm playing with an entire party, and someone gets inside my head, they really get inside my head, and I really start getting a lot more angry than I usually do. So that's pretty. It's pretty much the same thing for almost everyone, really, because it's like you just get more and more angry, and like it shows more and more with all the people, because I don't even know why. But if you guys are ever playing against a group, you got to get inside their head, obviously, and it's just it's so key whenever you're trying to get in, when you're trying to like beat an entire party of someone, and when you're in Search and Destroy, also it's even better, even easier, I guess, if that's even a term, but. It's a lot easier to get inside people's heads because, for Search and Destroy at least, because you can pretty much carry an entire team in Search if you keep on getting like aces and clutches and stuff. People get so pissed whenever you get aced on or clutched or any of that. It's really funny, and then they start doing that whole excuse of, well, now we'll start trying, and then when that's the best part, when you realize that when they say like, oh, we're gonna try now, and then even when they're quote unquote trying, they do worse. It's so easy to get inside people's heads. It's hilarious, and you just gotta outplay them the entire time. And as long as you just outpredict them, it is the easiest thing in the world. And you know, maybe it's like harder to outpredict people. That guy just got absolutely crapped on. But I would be so pissed if that was that guy. It's just really funny how people like they get so angry whenever they're you know, playing in a group and everything. So definitely, you guys got to get in their head. But other ways to like. Ways to get in their head, though, is probably getting like embarrassing kills on them, like that one jump shot against the guy I just got, like jumping, like turning the corner. That always pisses people off. Try your ass off. I don't understand the whole concept of, oh, you're a tryhard. Everyone is trying in the game. The only way you're not trying is if you're, you know, running around shooting your feet with a rocket. Like, no matter what you're doing, you're pretty much always trying. Maybe a little bit harder than other people, maybe a little bit less than other people, but you're always trying. And it's always a funny thing to me, because when people make the excuse of, I'm not trying, or you're a tryhard, you know you're starting to get inside their head, and it's always hilarious, because from that point on, they're just going to keep on getting angrier and angrier as long as you keep beating them up, because it's just, well, not beating them up, that's a bad term. But the more and more you actually like beat them and everything, the more and more they're gonna like get angrier and angrier, and by the time they get so angry, you're just gonna win the entire thing. You guys will notice. Oh, that guy got. I thought he was gonna get around the corner. But you guys will notice this is going to be actually a 4-2 comeback, and I'm gonna get. We're gonna come back actually. Spoiler alert. We're gonna come back. We're gonna win 4 rounds in a row, because these guys, as the rounds went on, they kept on getting more and more angry, and because of that, they just got, you know, they kept on like losing, and they kept on like, whenever someone gets whenever someone gets angry, they start to rush more. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but you know, they don't actually like, they don't sit in corners more. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely rush a lot harder whenever I get angry, so that's one of the reasons why I die a lot more when I'm angry also. But that's another thing to get in their head, because they're going to keep on trying harder and harder, and they're going to rush more and more, and it's actually going to be easier to kill them when they're angry, because they're rushing more, and that's not, rushing is actually a bad thing to do. Usually someone who's rushing will have a less KD. They're going to have a lower KD than someone who's camping, because, you know, camping is obviously actually the better way to go between the two. It's not as fun, in my opinion, and it's not as impressive, but, you know, if someone's camping in a corner, chances are they're going to be doing better than someone who's going to be rushing. So that's kind of my 2 cents on like playing against groups and stuff. But there's obviously a bunch of different ways. Just whenever you just completely embarrass them, though, that's probably like the best way to actually like get in their heads and stuff. That knife kill, that also made them angry. Like everything I did, like just, oh, you gotta kill with this thing and this way, and with this, like, you know, flying above your head. Oh, you're so stupid. You're so bad. It's just whenever someone starts trash talking, obviously they're mad, and it's just from that point on, it's just a matter of keep on like winning against them. It's always hilarious to me, and I kind of am the cancer of the community. If you guys don't know what that means, then shame on you. But I am kind of like the cancer of the community, being a troll, I guess. When it really isn't trolling, but you know, it's whatever your definition is. I'm always just trying to get in their heads, though. That's one of the main things I try to do whenever I'm playing against a group. Like, it's just whenever you just completely embarrass them, it's always hilarious, because they keep on trying harder and harder. The other day, I got into a group of, I was playing Interchange on Domination, and I was playing against an entire party of 9 in Ground War, and they were doing so badly. It was hilarious, because I was going about like 39-4, and their best player was like 13-11, and they were getting like care package Osprey Gunners, and they still wouldn't be able to kill me. But anyways, I ran out of time on this commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. See ya.